go.
When you're in your house and you have tiles that have so much gap, for example, you know what, I'm giving you food.
They can't compete with us.
Solo doesn't have an idea of how tiles are fixed.
Even if we are given the whole day to do ourselves, where is the materials we're supposed to use?
The thickness of mortar used by the tiler was also determine the usage of the material.
The work I did, I know that I've done well.
Personally, to win this tiling competition would be one of the best things that would ever happen in my life and in the history of Ghana.
That the winner of the tiling challenge is Team Ghana.
I am letting a lot of people down. How do I motivate them when I lost 4 times in a row?
Nigeria know they carry last was just like a main noise. Because we carried last first, we carried last again, then this time around we still took last.
Solomon was so furious.
I was very, very, very angry. Because at that point, if Victor had said a word, I would have punched him. I said, we are going next to Carpentry. If you make me lose.
Welcome back to the Builders Show 2023. It's still Ibrahim Suleiman, your host, and I'm so excited that we're making so much progress in such a little bit of time. The last task was about tiling, and for the first time so far, Team Ghana made it happen. Please put your hands together for Team Ghana! Yeah, that's the spirit right there. Now, listen, it gets even more intense from this point on because almost everything that we're doing from this point on is timed and possibly could lead to an elimination. Our next task is carpentry. So we've tested them on their tiling skills and it's time to move over to what they can do with timber.
The journey begins with precision. Each plank, each piece of timber must adhere strictly to the design document measurements. But it's not just about function, it's also about form. Teams will file the wood, ensuring aesthetics and feel are top-notch. Solidity is the essence. Team will now connect the timber, ensuring trusses are firmly attached to base plates. And once they're bolted down, the overhead beams must come into place, securing them at vital junctions. It's all about the details. With a meticulous spacing of 150 millimeters, our contestants will measure, treat, and nail timber into place. This challenge is more than just construction. It's a synchronization of minds and an exhibition of craftsmanship.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our teams. Team Togo. We have Team Ghana. We have Team Benin Republic. And of course, we have Team Nigeria. That's right. You know how we do it. Once the buzzer goes off, it is time to get to work. So guys, are you ready? Yes, sir! Are you ready? Yes, sir! It's the Builder Show 2023. Let's hear the buzzer. Let's go!
A carpenter plays a very, very important role in the construction industry. In most cases, if you're using a timber or a wooden formwork, you will need the services of a carpenter to come and erect it at the position that you want. The lintel and either erecting of column formworks, the carpenter also plays a very vital role. There are some places that will require also a carpenter to go and form the foundation before you cast.
Safety first, good job. Safety first, let's go.
After everything we've been through, I think it's now that I have the opportunity to showcase what I can actually do.
Our carpenter is somehow difficult person. He likes to complain and he always vex quick.
We lost the bricklayer aspect, then we also lost the tiling. Now this is carpentry. If we cannot win this stage, there's a probability that our team will drop along the line.
I failed in the first one, second one, third one, and the fourth one. Now is my time to prove myself, but this is my own line of business. This is what I do for a living.
Understanding that it's a do and die affair. First, I have to quickly call my team member that, look, guys, this is the time we can at least secure our position in this competition.
Measuring tape. Where's the 6? Where's the 6?
Because if you miss these tasks, we are out of the game.
I know that the pressure on him, once we enter the field, we're going to do something else. I say, don't fear. If you come to measure, to cut wood, to support you by any means, I will support you.
I've been democratic from the beginning. I realized it's not working. So now I want to be autocratic.
The team leader actually gave me some level of confidence. He told me and Dokas that he will make sure we win.
The confidence from me was in doubt. He is not going to listen.
He said he was going to head everything. He doesn't want complaint from anybody, but just know what he wants you to do what he asks you to do.
I just have to give them what they have to do, strictly stick to what I tell them to do.
I prayed in my heart. I said, God, just help us.
Ferdinand is in charge to handle the carpentry aspect. According to the design, architectural plan given to us, he was able to interpret the architectural plan.
I collect the drawing, check the direction of the measurements. I take the timber, check the direction of the pillar and the roofing.
Before I know, he take one wood to the machine, the cutting machine that Bosch gave us. He cut up the wood into two. I run to the machine, I asked him, what do you want to do with this wood? He said, what is the problem? He answered me with anger. I said, calm down. This wood you cut now, you make a mistake. Come, let's go calculate the wood. We go back, we check all the whole wood. I see that the wood they give us is exactly what we are going to use. I said, this wood we cut now, you cut it wrongly. What makes Benin Republic win every round is we take our time and do our work. And me as the leader, all of them take me as the leader, especially once I say the final say, nobody argue with me and they listen to my word.
So you get you're taking space. This
First thing about carpentry is measurement. You don't want to mess it up. So when other groups were rushing, other countries were rushing, were running up and down, I told my team, no running, just calm down. Let's take our time to do the measuring and the cutting. Then place all the woods where it's needed to be used.
Team Ghana was the first to start nailing, so I told Solomon that these guys have started nailing already. Isn't it better that we start nailing the one we've done already? He said no, let's calm down and do the whole measurement. That once we cut out this thing and we start nailing, there is no stopping to it.
Solomon actually allocated some responsibility to all of us.
I did all the measuring, all the cutting. Shadrach was on the measuring with me. I will call Ola and Victor. Yeah, guys, go and cut this out. I am not trying to have conversation with you. I'm commanding you to cut it out.
My key reasons of not having confidence in him, I did a background check just within me. I analyzed the way he does his things, and I discovered he had little issues with measurement, precision. That's where I was having mixed feelings.
The measurement of the project was on the plan that was given to us. So I took a pen, before we started, I took a pen and a book, write how many we need to cut. So at that point, once we cut, I label each wood we cut. Okay, this is 3 points something, this is 4 points, and I place them on the right side.
I can say that my member of the team, they give me too much stress because when I was talking to them that do this thing like this for me, they will like arguments. They'll say no be like that, now like this they will do it.
We expect a lot from him, which we know he can deliver the job. But you see when pressure, you are working under pressure, you see someone is talking, another person is talking. If care not take, that person who is in charge of that task can deviate.
I said this is not going to be like this because this is my handwork. I know about it. You can't tell me what am I going to do for the job.
When we started arguing, I noticed that he is trying to give out the best. But anytime we talk, you feel discouraged. So we got to a point whereby I'll say, okay, go ahead and do whatever things you want to do.
This one play their own, I just play their own Jacom. So the thing can make me confused. Their idea they give it to me is wrong.
It's good. He's interpreting what we see on the architectural plan. But where the challenge was is because once we see something, we'll feel discouraged.
The only thing that I've been surprised about in the tax so far was Benin Republic. They move in silence. They don't say a word. Even when they are arguing, you will not see them arguing. But at the same time, their works are always very clean, even when others are dirty. How they make that possible, I don't know.
We start cutting the 2x2, the pillars, everything. We join everything on the floor. We are not that fast, but we always try to do our best.
Rating my confidence right now, I'm going to rate it 10% because I'm not under pressure. Like, no stress. I just want to nail. Like, this is what I do. Like, I have joy doing it without stress. Like, I am not scared of working on woods. Ola was like, Dekashi, let's do fast. I was like, just calm down. You go finish them, no rushing. Part of the design I find most difficult to execute was the back side. We have the front keyed, worked on, perfect, brazed, but the back side was a whole lot of lapses.
The things we do that other people don't do, when we enter field, they give us plumb. I don't think any other team use their plumb. They tell us to pick from the front to the back. We will take our time and plumb the wood, and everything was perfect.
My eyes just went to what Benin were doing, and I realized they also have the same issue, but they have correction to the issue by brazing the whole back. So at that point, we started brazing and started looking at what others are doing, then making their error our own opportunity.
Benin Republic, their job was a little bit neater than our own. There was a little bit mistake, the finishing top was not good. But I have that confidence that even though we did not win this task, at least we'll come number 2.
Welcome back to the Builder Show 2023. The first time we're doing it like we're doing it for TV, and it's our 6th edition. Something very interesting just happened because for the first time this season, all the contestants finished their task before the buzzer. I am in shock. Like, I am literally without words. And that says something, means that over this course that they've been on, they have built up momentum and understanding, and the teamwork has gotten better to the point that these guys actually finished their task ahead of time.
Thank God that we even finished ahead of the time.
Guys, please put yourselves in a position of self-applause. Well done, well done, well done. Also, what this says to me is that the carpenters in these teams are probably the best members of these teams. Am I right or am I right?
I'm a coach, and I tell kids what to do. Like, I tell them, you have to go and learn handwork, learn carpentry, learn this, learn that. And right now, me that I call myself a carpenter cannot have anything to show for it. The world is saying it. The whole country is like saying, like, this guy, why are you losing? You have a point to prove. Like, I have a lot of points to prove. I don't want to lose.
Okay, you know how we run this thing? When the task is done, our judges come out, we do the site inspection, we go from plot to plot, look for the details, and figure out which team has come tops. But there's a kicker, because for the first time this season, this is actually an elimination challenge.
If I should lose this competition right now, this particular one, I don't know what can happen, because I will just be very, very depressed.
One of these teams has completed the last task for themselves on this season. So without further ado, please put your hands together as we welcome our 3 judges for this round. Please welcome architect Sadiq. You know, walking out like a bag of money and some experience. How are we doing, sir? Good to have you back. Our next judge is the very talented, very hardworking architect, Zuleya. Please put your hands together for her. My employer. Thank you. How are we doing, man?
Thank you.
And one of my favorite people so far this season is architect Ike. Please put your hands together for a distinguished gentleman as he comes up to join us. Thank you for joining us, sir. Always good to have you. Judges, for the first time ever on this season, these guys finished their task, and some of them were actually like,
yeah,
you know, like they were done.
Yep.
They were.
Yep.
They were.
Yep.
That's really encouraging.
Yep.
You pointed it out, and I was shocked. Like, I hadn't even noticed until you're like, they're done. Does that give you some pride?
Oh yes. I was so excited. I noticed there was a lot of teamwork.
Yes.
A lot of teamwork, and it showed.
Like, all the teams actually worked like teams for the first time so far.
Oh, absolutely. They've also built momentum and understanding. So I think it showed, it really showed,
Actor Sadiq?
It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be exciting. I don't like that smile on your face. Okay, so as usual, we'll do the site inspections. We'll go from plot to plot. Then when we're done, we'll do a huddle. And after the huddle, you let me know what your decision is. And then I am the man who is burdened with the responsibility of breaking a few hearts and exciting a few others.
Thankfully, it's not my task.
Okay, judges. Ma'am, which direction do we go?
Clockwise.
Okay.
Architects like clockwise.
Yes.
We
Why?
went anti-clockwise last
Okay, that's
time.
true. So clockwise it is.
All right. Where do you start from?
Yes.
Team Togo. How you doing, sirs?
Great.
great. Yeah, that man sounds like he's doing great. Okay, so who's the carpenter? What up, bruv? You good? How, buddy? Correct. Oh, yeah, now. Break it down.
You look at the drawing and you look at the platform. You check the system of the wood you are used for the platform. The end of the day, you look at the direction of the building of the platform. It cannot be the way you look for the drawing. So you sit and thinking about it to bring the direction in perfect. So what is you see here?
So did you have any challenges you had to resolve?
Yeah. I have challenges of the wood. Because the wood is not complete, but I try my best to create something.
But you used up all your wood?
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
That was the part of the task as well. You're supposed to use just what you had.
Yes.
And to create that job. So I think you've done a decent job.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Thank you,
Well
sir.
done.
Well done, Team
Thank
Togo.
you, sir.
Well done. Great job. Team Niger.
Nigerians, you should be ashamed of yourself. Look at the way you've been losing.
So, who's our carpenter?
Sir.
What's your name?
Solomon Oludaisi, sir.
Solomon
Oludaisi.
So you're the wise man.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how you went about your task today.
Going about our tasks, we have to stay professional, which is the first thing is to get the measurements right.
Okay.
After the measurements, other things can come. Even when others were actually nailing, we're not nailing.
I look at the crowds that were around trying to cheer us up, and at the end of the day, they stopped cheering us because we've been failing.
Just getting the measurement of the front side, the braces and everything, and make sure we arrange them where they are supposed to be before we actually start doing anything. And when we actually start, we notice the woods were curved, bent. That's not an excuse for us, so we have to start bracing each side, making it look like a style.
I was a bit demoralized, but I told myself, I said, no, maybe something good will come out of Nazareth.
It's advantage to make it an advantage for us. So right now, I can actually tell you, from here, so close to this place that it cannot even move.
As in, when you fall, it doesn't mean that you fail. But while rising up, just pick up something. Even if it is sand that is gumming your body, at least you've picked up something. So that made me to be strong.
That we use this as our support from the front. I will actually have 3 nails nailing to the ground from each side, 1, 2, and 3. So it can't move backwards either. We have done our possible best. Now it is left for God to okay, you guys are the winners. Because right now, we don't have errors, we don't have mistakes. Everything was rigid. I was even pushing it to show the judge yeah, it's strong. Can you see?
Okay.
The same thing there, and we actually make it going to the walls to make the front side.
Right,
so when it comes to the edge, we divided the old thing by 4, and actually have 2 in the center, 2 at the edge. So in case anything wants to rest on it, it will absorb very well.
After they checked our work and they asked Mr. Solomon some questions, and he started shaking the work to show them how strong the work is, the level of confidence he was using to do that actually encouraged us, and we're like, okay, if this work can be this strong on this kind of foundation, then we are good to go.
So when it comes to this, we left 5 inches at every side from the top, 5 inches on the top, 5 inches at the back as well. So on this side, we have a lot of problems on this side because the woods were tiny and the edges were just so sharp. So we had to brace every single middle because we don't want to give excuses.
Solomon was explaining to the judges. He shook one of the members, that's the pillars that were holding the roofing members, and it was very, very firm, and that gave me a confidence.
All right. But do you understand that's part of the constraints
yes.
you have to work with?
Yes,
so you have
sir.
to use your head.
That's why we have to use our initiative.
Were your materials enough?
The materials were enough, yes, were enough.
Okay. What
so
do you have left?
We have some woods left.
See him.
Okay.
All right. You used everything up.
The off-cuts are here.
They are here, sir.
They're here.
We have this left. And it's from the remaining ones we're able to, at later hour, get bridges for that center.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Well done.
Well done. Well done.
Team Niger, well done.
No, that's loud. So this is actually what it's supposed to look like.
Except that the other guys extended, they didn't extend, so they got that right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Well done.
Team Bene, you finished early
And they were chilling.
and you were chilling. How do you feel?
Well rested.
Who's our carpenter?
What's your name?
Felix.
Felix. Tell us a bit about how you went about your task. How did you go about the task?
So, all I have to say is we manage what we have to achieve this.
Nice. So how did you all feel? How? Do you want to say something?
We are okay, we are fine.
All right then.
How did you do with your materials? Were they enough?
Yes,
No, the material we're not enough, but we try to manage the one we have.
Do you have any leftovers?
The material.
2 pieces.
We only have one letter of 2 by 3.
Not much.
Not much. Just 2 pieces of wood.
All right.
And these are not straight.
These ones were not too straight.
Oh yes, yes.
Look at this one. So it's tiny.
Well, of course, that's part of the challenge. You have to work with your constraints. So well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Benin Republic, good job.
Team Ghana.
Team Ghana.
So who's a carpenter here? This is your office, right? Who's a carpenter? I remember you were the tiler, right?
Yes.
So what's your name?
Jamini Godfred.
Jamini.
He's not feeling well.
Oh, you're not feeling too well. Sorry about that. So tell us a little bit about how you went about your task.
So during the explanation, they said that there's no enough time, so we should do, instead of 3 to the front, we should do it 2 because of time. That's why I came up with this beautiful plan. Yeah.
Okay. So this is your own way of
Saving time.
saving your time.
Yes, please. Actually, when you guys came and you were explaining things to us, we were of the view of time and materials. So we can also do it too, although it is 3 in the drawing, in the drawing front and back.
Okay.
So why you were explaining this, we said that. So we also want to add creativity and choose the 2.
So do you think 2 is stronger than 3?
Very strong.
But you're also supposed to use up all your materials. Are you aware? You're supposed to use up all the materials.
Yeah.
Can we see what you have left?
Because I'm trying to remember when they said you can do 2 instead of 3. Oh.
That is how we had it. I
Me.
don't know if maybe it is.
We asked you to follow your drawings as best as you
I
can.
think that's what I
I think
said.
the drawing speaks for itself. But let's see what you have left, because we want you to also manage your materials well, and we hope you did that. Okay. Do you want to take these ones back to Ghana? That's a lot.
And you actually had time.
They had time.
We give you enough time. We allowed you to work.
Well done,
Well
guys.
done.
Okay. Huddle time. All right, that was a good huddle. I'll say very.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, please put our hands together for our judges. It's a tough job, but someone has to do it. And here we are. We've had a series of challenges. The teams have done everything that they could to make sure that they kept it going. But at this point, someone has to go home. I would like to have the team leaders step forward.
This stage is different. Why would they call upon all the leaders?
The thing was like magic in my mind because the first game, the second game, the third game, they don't call anybody, they just announce the winner.
Now, guys, you have represented your teams very well. You have shown great qualities, teamwork, leadership, clear thoughts, communication, interesting choice of hats.
But at that particular moment, I was not myself anymore. It's like I'm just standing there in spirit while my body is not actually there.
But I must say that you guys have given us a show. You have given us a show. You can be all very proud of yourselves and your team members, your teammates, your colleagues, your brothers and sisters in arms. But it is a competition.
I was hot and there was cold.
I was quiet. I don't even know what to do. I don't even get myself.
The fact that someone wins means that someone else didn't. The first team that is safe from elimination is...
Jesus is Lord. Lórúkọ Jésù, lórúkọ Jésù, lórúkọ Jésù, Olúwa ṣàánú mi, Olúwa. Even if I've sinned, at this point, forgive me.
Team Nigeria.
At that point, I don't know what just happened.
What is going on here?
Are we going out? No, it's not possible.
I was there, but my spirit was not there. I was not in myself at all. I was always waiting to see what is going to happen next.
I was just crying because I could not control my emotions anymore. It's like a dream come true.
Go and share a nice huddle and...
Like, Nigeriano they carry last went reversed on me, not on my turn. Like, it was when it's carpentry. We all, for the first time, never fight, never argued, not even one abuse or one curse.
What we did, we know that we did better than Nigeria, but we don't really know why they call Nigeria first. I was still looking to see what is going to happen because I don't even get myself. And my team members at my back, so I was looking at them, all of them was quiet, everybody didn't even get themselves.
They certainly did not carry last this time. Well done, Nigeria. There are 3 teams left with a decision hanging over their heads. There's one team that is safe, there's one team that's going home, and there's one team that's the winner of this round. We'll find out who that is when we get back from this break. See you in a bit. Okay, welcome back from the break. Quick recap. We've had the Carpentry Challenge. Team Nigeria, the first team that is safe and have moved into the next round. I have with me Team Benin Republic, Team Ghana, and Team Togo. One of these teams is safe. One of these teams is eliminated, and the third team is the winner. The next team that is safe is Team Togo. Congratulations, Togo. Well done. Go and huddle up with your guys. He seems a little bit disappointed because I'm sure that he would like to have won this challenge. But it is what it is.
For me, particularly, is not a good news because I actually knew that we are safe.
Ghana, Benin Republic. One of you is safe and has won the challenge. One of you has had an amazing run, but this is your last challenge.
When they call Nigeria, they call Togo, they leave me in Ghana, I was still thinking, I was not, by that time I don't lose hope, I don't even get myself at all.
The team that has won the Carpentry Challenge on the Builders Show 2023 is Team Benin Republic! Unfortunately, this means that Team Ghana, well done. Well done. Please put your hands together for this amazing young lady and her team. You have done a great job. That's the spirit. Well done, my guys. Well done. Well done.
The way I take no get myself before, the joy just come inside me. It's just like, let me call my spirit back and get myself back. I just clap for everybody. I just appreciate everybody. And the people at my back, as I look at them, nobody even jump, nobody even celebrate like we just win this as we win back to back before. Everybody was calm, everybody was quiet because it's like the game changed. It's like everything changed by that stage. We don't know what is going to happen next.
I knew Benin Republic, they did well. I knew they would come number one, then we number two.
To be sincere, I was scared of the Ghanaians' work at a point in time because their work was sincerely neat. But they got it wrong as the competition was going on. There was supposed to be 3 members, but they were using 2. If they had used 3, I believe Ghana would have made an exploit.
When my teammates were reacting, I was like, they said, oh. I could not even say a word. That moment was the first time in my entire life I would actually cry. Even when my mom actually died, I was 10 years old when she died. I was looking at cops and I was not shedding tears. But right now, I could cry for the first time in my life. At my age, on top say I win.
I was happy he helped us. He was our savior. I was so excited about that. I don't believe in competing with somebody. If you happen to make it, fine. I appreciate and I'll pray for you. One unique thing about the Nigerian team is we will have our differences, but at the end of the day, we'll still come together.
Yes, I have proven a point. Like, I remembered when I actually started furniture, my dad said, you need to go and learn more. Go and learn more. I have a certificate. I was like, I did online certification. I paid $200 to actually learn more online. I do this almost every month. And it was like, no, Koto is not enough. I think I have proved a point if he's actually watching. Because I know my dad very well. He will start saying, all my streets, we know something has happened. But at that moment, all I can think of is, I made you proud, Dad. I made myself proud. And I actually made my kids, I train American football, proud.
Baba, smile small now. You and your guys have won the Carpentry Challenge for the Builders Show 2023. Congratulations! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching the show. We have had an amazing time. I cannot wait to see how they scale through the next couple of challenges. My name is Ibrahim Suleiman. This is the Builder Show 2023. It's been an absolute honor. Remember, be kind to one another and stay safe. I'll see you next time.